There are times when you need to move the contents of a cell or several cells to a new location. It's called moving. And the technique I'm going to cover in this class is the simple cut and paste. It's really a great technique. It's probably, if you only had one technique to master, this would be it because it's so very versatile. There are other variations on it that I won't go into in this introductory course, but this technique really would be the one I would say requires your mastery, and it gives you the greatest advantage, and it's quite simple. So it's a two-step process, cutting and pasting. It's actually a couple more little steps along the way, but they're very intuitive and very obvious. And I want to demonstrate this now over here on the data worksheet. So let me give you the visual idea first. Let's say I want to take these numbers here, and I want to, instead of having them here, I want to take them out of this area and move them over here. So I can look at them from another place, but I also want to remove them. Now in the next recording, we're going to look at copying and pasting, but this one is cutting and pasting. So we're actually going to move these cells with a cutting and pasting technique. So the first step, if you really broke it down, is to select the cells you want to move, one or more. Okay, so there I have it. And now I've got a choice. I can either use the clipboard and the scissors button, the cut button, or I can right-click and get the shortcut menu. Let me show you what that looks like. Right-click and select Cut from there. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to select Cut. Then you position to the new location, upper left corner, and I'm going to right-click here, and I'm going to click on the clipboard and paste. And there, I've moved those cells from where they were to this new location. Okay, I'm going to deselect so you can see that. So if I wanted to move these back, let's reverse these steps. I could select them, and I can either go to the cut up in the clipboard. Well, I'll do that this time, clicking that. Go to the upper cell where I want them to be, and I can go back to the paste. Now actually I pasted those in the wrong place, so let me try this again. I'm going to right-click. They're up, offset one cell. Right-click, cut, and click on this cell is where I want them to be. I'm going to right-click now and paste, and move them to the right location. So it's possible that you can place them in the wrong place like I just did quite by mistake. I'd like to say I did that on purpose, but I didn't. But it's really not a big deal. You can just move them one more time. So cutting and pasting is a great movement technique. I'll mention now, although I'm not going to demonstrate it, you can cut and paste as well as copy and paste from one worksheet into another worksheet, from one workbook into another workbook, and depending on the contents, you could copy stuff from Excel and paste it into Word or PowerPoint or any number of other locations with cutting and pasting. There are also other techniques, including dragging, and they're good to learn, but this is really the technique that lets you do almost anything you want with cutting and pasting processes. Okay, so that's moving data.